This is the laziest outfit ever for me. And I've literally worn it 2 days in a row because anxiety. Ronnie just got home. It's like 10:30 and he's in the shower, so we're gonna go to Chili's because he's home so late. And I'll see you in a minute. Yay. It's comfortable, it's quick, but it's still cute. So, boom. I'm back home, and I literally changed one thing on this outfit. That's literally the current mood. So, Friday, doing nothing, but I love the sweater, it's warm, and my socks, yay socks. Tonight's art journal entry, I did a lot of purples and pinks. February 11th, I am locked out of my Facebook. I was hacked at 4:30 in the morning, Friday morning, because now we're technically on Saturday. It's getting warmer. Yay, purples and pinks. We have a Disney dinner tomorrow. 37 days till the spring. And we ate at Chili's super late, as you know. And yay for subs, 512. Journal's coming along nicely, I think, but we're going to do a full review at the end of the month. So, yeah, let's chat. I do like this one a lot, but yeah, this is for a video to come. I'll show all the pages at the end of each month, I think, but it's going along well. If I don't feel like it, I just, like you just saw, I just do the basic notes on it and then decorate the crap out of it. So, let's go back to the porch. Yay, basic makeup. Nothing special since Ronnie was getting off work so late. I had to just do something really quick to look like a presentable human being, Pixi. Yeah, Friday night. That's it. Let's get wild, y'all. Let's go to the porch again. Okay, this lighting is terrible, but you're just gonna have to deal with my rant. At 4:50, around 4:50, I was scrolling through Facebook and talking to somebody on Facebook Messenger, as I do. And all of a sudden it says, session ended, logged out, please re-log in. So I'm like, okay. Sometimes it does that, I don't know why, so I'm just like, alright, another Facebook glitch, awesome. I can't log in on my phone, so I go to my computer and I'm like, let me check my email. I immediately see in bold on my Gmail, Sarah Pixi, blah blah blah. If you're not on my Facebook, like, anyway, Sarah Pixi, looks like you have successfully changed your email address. I'm like, what? And then it says, I'm like, okay, no, don't know this email address, did not do that, did not approve that, and I'm like losing my mind. Okay, so I go to reset my password, and it's asking me for a totally different email address. So I've been fighting, like, long story short, I'm not going to talk your ear about the emails I've been sending Facebook, because in case you didn't know, here's your FYI, the Zuck literally said in an interview, I'm doing research on how to set your password again and like fix your problem when your account has been hijacked. The Zuck literally said in an interview that he said he doesn't have the resources for a hotline, but then he made this like excuse where he basically said, we don't have the sources to pay thousands of people. And I was like, aren't you like a millionaire or a billionaire making money off Facebook? So I'm pretty fucking ticked off at this point, excuse my language, but I'm mad. Like, I am so mad. This is like a car breaking down and you can't figure out what's wrong with it, and like you tell the mechanic what's wrong with it and then they still don't fix it. It's like that, but internet. Because most of my sources and resourcing and sourcing out comes from Facebook. I don't make money off Facebook, but I have a lot of connections on there. I've been with Facebook since day one, since they took away the whole you must be a college student at Yale thing, or was it Harvard? It was one of those. I got a Facebook as MySpace was dying. I've literally had that account, the same photos, all the memories are on that account. I am not going to restart my Facebook. I'm going to be like, no, because that is what was Facebook, like 2006 or 2007, when anybody could get an account after the college thing, after I realized he had a bigger reach. So Facebook was coming alive when MySpace and like Livejournal and blog sites and Dead Journal and all those various blog sites, Vampire Freaks, I think lasted a little bit longer, but like everybody's on social media, like everything's phasing out, and now everybody's going to Facebook. So I have all my memories. My wedding photos are on that Facebook. And because my account is private for reasons, you have to be a friend. I can't just go to my site on Facebook without being logged in to get my wedding photos. I'm sure the flash drive is somewhere, but I just like having them already on Facebook. I am not going to set up decades of memories again because Facebook can't figure out that that's not my email. And I realized the only good thing is that it's not a bot when you get an email. It says no reply, but they've been replying. So I've written lots of emails, and I got to the point where it told me I could log in with my old email. This is the fun part. I'm like, okay, so I do. And I reset my password, so I do. New password, nobody knows it. I made sure of that. I think they've taken off that fake email or bot email or whatever they changed it to, because it was just a bunch of things that were not words. It's just letters and numbers mashed together at Hotmail or something. And I was like, definitely not me. I have to answer questions, and I'm part of a lot of groups where I comment a lot, and that's how I get my reach on Facebook. Disney groups, goth groups, alternative groups, hair dye groups, makeup groups. So it says, out of like 8 to 10 comments, select 4 comments that you have left recently. And I think I get them all right. I'm like, okay, this is easy. I'm back in. I'm in like Flynn. All right. I get 1 wrong, and it said, would you like to try again? I do it again. I get 1 more wrong, and I'm still locked out at 2:28 a.m. So almost 24 hours of being completely hijacked and locked out of my account. If you are on my Facebook, don't believe anything I post. If I send you a message, ignore it. Contact me on Instagram with a screenshot. Let me know if there's activity on my account. I do believe the hijacker is also locked out of the account. I think they've gotten that far. We shall see. Knock on wood. I went ahead and changed everything else on my internet. I reset my passwords on all my computer, all my logins, everything. Disabled logins, logged out of everything that I could think of, any shopping site in case I had like a card stored, in case it was my computer or my phone or just Facebook. I couldn't risk it. I don't have anything stored too personal on my Facebook, but it still like irks me because now I can't like even go and check and like, yeah, like, are you gonna send a message to my great aunt? I'm just saying. And pretend to be me? I don't like that. I'm not comfortable with that. So that's what I'm dealing with. This is my Friday night, stressing about it. Cheers. Because when Ronnie tried to do it, there's a way to salvage it through like a family member. So I was like, well, clearly they can see on my profile that this is Ronnie Ricks. I'm married to him. Like, it's both linked to his page, and it's linked back to my page. It says married to Sarah, and it put him through the same thing, because when he clicked on recover account for a family member, it put him through the same crap, where you have to select why are you reporting this, hacked, you click hacked, and then would you like to take further whatever, and then it just stops. So I'm like, okay, that's the same thing I went through. I don't know. So if you see anything suspicious on my Facebook, if you are in fact a friend on there of mine, please report it. It's not me. Until further notice, I will update you. If I'm unlocked, I will be like, hey, it's actually me. For anybody who knew what was going on, I will make a real post with a photo of me so you know it's me. I'll do like a timestamp and hold an index card or something so you know it's not fake. But anything up until then, if you do see it, screenshot it, send it to me on IG or Snapchat. Everything's down below as usual. Or email it to me, whatever. And then report it if you can do that, if it's still going on, because I can't look at my account at all because it's private. So I can't tell what's being posted. And that's literally what gave me anxiety since last night. It kind of ruined my day. I took my doxepin and slept all day and still didn't sleep right because I just had all these nightmares about people taking my identity and hurting my family. And like, you know, the internet's crazy. So of course, leave it to me to overthink all of that. I'm sure it's fine, but just in case you see anything that looks kind of fishy, please just let me know somewhere, somehow contact me with everything that I have down below. You could probably PM me on Poshmark or whatever. Like, if you can't get on Instagram, I'm sure there's a way with all, like, my social media stuff down below, except for the Facebook. I will not be able to see that until further notice. So, yeah, that's my rant. That's how my Friday night is going. But we have Game of Thrones to finish. I'm literally so close. So close. But I'm, like, losing interest in this series. Like, thank God it's, like, currently the last book, because I don't know if I can do this anymore. This is the last book until he finally finishes his last one. If you're not a Game of Thrones fan, yeah, I literally have so little to go. And then I'm just like hanging out on Instagram because that's the most interesting social media I have access to tonight on a wild Friday night with my cats. So I'll talk to you in a bit. Peace. Okay, it is 4:23. And recently I downloaded Steam again, and I think it's been since like 2015 since I've had a Steam account, and it was an Evil X's, so we don't talk about that. Anyway, for some reason, like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, I thought about this game on Steam called Deponia. And I don't know, I just want to start gaming again. I don't know if anybody remembers, but I did buy a PlayStation 2 when I got my restitution check. Like a refurb true brick PS2, and I haven't really played with it much, but I never get the big TV, and we don't really have another TV hooked up. And then I had the kids living with us, so I never really had time to myself or a TV to myself to play on PlayStation. So I was like, oh, let's just download Steam again and create a new account. The name is Seakwin, just like the channel, just like my Instagram. I try to keep Seakwin wherever I can. And the only game I could think of that I played on Steam was Deponia, which is a one-player game. But if you remember Monkey Island, that's what the animation reminds me of in the later series of Monkey Island after the 8 and 16-bit on IBM. Yeah, that's how old I am. I am stating my age. But I figured I would just like go through the rest of my night/morning with some Deponia, and then I'm gonna take a shower and take some anxiety medicine and try to get some sleep. But I will show you some screenshots of Deponia. If you are on Steam, I really don't have a multiplayer, or, you know, I don't have the ability to play with anybody else, but if you can recommend a game on Steam that I should check out, let me know. I do eventually want to have a setup goals where I can stream, but that's going to be down the road. Like if I do Twitch or anything, I want to get to that point. But for now, courage. I'm going to bring this game up and see if I remember liking it, but it's a puzzle adventure. Puzzle/adventure game. So there's a storyline and you have to solve like the different scenes to move on to the next one. You know the game I'm talking about, the type of games. One of my longtime old school favorites is, well, anything Sierra, but especially King's Quest. I love King's Quest, and I think they had re-released it to modernize it on Steam way back when. I might revisit that. Sometimes Steam has sales on games that are like older or more quotations and not selling or if they're like considered classic on Steam. I don't know. I haven't really explored the store, but Deponia is the last one I remember playing. I don't think I finished it, so I want to revisit it. So if you're on Steam, feel free to add me, however that works, because I'm rusty. I do see a friends and chat in the right hand corner right now of the screen. So if you're on Steam, feel free to add me. It's Seakwin, I believe. Is that my name? I don't know if they had to add numbers to it if Sequin was taken, which, shaking my fist at that. Yeah, it just says, hello Sequin, so look for me. And I have exactly one game downloaded in my library. So I'm going to show you a couple screenshots of, or like a playthrough just to show you like the animation. But yeah, I can't remember if it was a Danish game or like a German game, but it was translated obviously. But it's very post-apocalyptic. I liked it. I remember liking it way back in 2015. I can't believe like way back in 2015 is like a phrase I would use because that seems like forever ago. But it also seems like so recent. I don't know. I'm rambling. Let me show you the game. I guess if you're interested. If you're still here during this rambly Friday night vlog. So let's get started. Here's my tiny monitor. There's Sequin. There's my activity. And then, yeah, like right here, this is friends in chat. So I'll leave my Steam down in the description. I'll leave my link or whatever so you can add me if you're on Steam. Deponia. Let's do this. Play. Play. Allow. This is my first time, so it's setting up, I guess. What? Okay.
Drinking things. If you can't even understand that, how am I ever going to be able to teach you how?
Okay, so I finished the first chapter of Deponia and I'm very rusty, but whatever. It feels good to game again, but I am so out of gaming practice. I guess practice? I don't know. There's like no wrong way to game, but like, yeah, I would suck at streaming if I started right now. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna take off my makeup and take my medication and I'm gonna go to bed. I know this is a really quick vlog, but I probably rambled enough for it to be a long enough vlog. But yeah, we're going to Cape May Cafe at Yacht and Beach Club Resort tomorrow for early Valentine's Day. So I'm gonna do all that stuff and go to bed. Thank you for joining me in this quick, awkward, stressful vlog. I appreciate it, and I hope you're writing whatever makes you happy and doing whatever makes you happy. That's the whole point of this channel. And I will talk to you very, very soon. Love you so much. Bye. Awkward Pixie out. Love you. Bye. Awkward bye. Love you. Bye. Awkward bye. Love you. Bye.